Good morning, 12ties. How are you? I hope that you all are enjoying your lockdown and, of course, fine. So, here we are going to start the chapter Going Places. As in my previous video, I have already explained the summary of this chapter, okay, theme and all. And today we are going to understand line by line explanation of this chapter. And see, it is one of the most important chapter for your CBSE exams, okay. So, Going Places by A.R. Barton. And in my previous video, I have made it clear that A.R. Barton is a modern writer and his stories are based on problems concerning adolescents. Okay, fine. And this story, Going Places, revolves around a teenage girl, Sophie, protagonist, means main actor, okay, main character of the story, her family and friends. As we all know very well that going places means to be successful, but see here there is no success anywhere because Sophie is a daydreamer. The story actually revolves around Sophie, okay, and she is a daydreamer, always lost in her dreams of becoming rich. Though in reality her future is reserved at biscuit factory, it is given in this chapter. Actually, the whole story is about unrealistic dreams and how we love to indulge in them. It is explained over here that teenagers and at a very young age, okay, at a very young age, some of the students would like to be what, cricketers, some of the students would like to be dancers, okay, some of the students would like to be musicians and all, okay, knowing all the while that they have little possibility of coming true. Why I am saying this line? Because what, that the story seems to hint at you that it is okay to dream. Suppose in case now you are telling me what that now you would like to go to Europe. Now it's not very easy to go to Europe because it is lockdown. So we can say it what, that it's only a dream. It's only your daydream. Okay. But when you have the chance, when you have the opportunity, when you have money, then you can go. So what I would like to mention over here, that this is actually actual reality, and it is advisable, do not believe too much in movies and novels where the characters miraculously overcome their challenges. Okay, have you seen एनी ऑफ द एड? आपने कोई एडवर्टीजमेंट देखा है? टेलीविज़न में आता है कि ये फेयर एंड लवली क्रीम यूज़ करो तो आपकी स्किन जो होती है वो कैसी फेयर हो जाती है। ये तो व्हाट इज़ इट? दैट इज़ टू शो अप ओनली, एंड यंगस्टर एंड टीनेजर्स स्टार्ट टू बिलीव ऑन दैम. Okay, so it's not right to behave like that way. Some of the teenagers are following means what, that hero or heroines as a role model for their life. As a Shah Rukh Khan, they start to make their haircut. So जब आप शाहरुख खान, सलमान खान की तरह अपने आप को फॉलो करने की कोशिश करते हैं तो इट हैपन्स विथ यू. व्हाई? बिकॉज यू आर इन दिस स्टेज व्हेन यू हैव सम हीरो वर्शिप. आप किसी ना किसी कैरेक्टर को अपनी लाइफ में उसको वर्शिप करने लग जाते हैं. वर्शिप इन द सेंस यू वुड लाइक टू फॉलो, आप उसको फॉलो करते हैं. सो इट इज़ नॉट एडवाइजेबल टू यू. सो दिस चैप्टर इज रिलेटेड विद दैट थिंग कि सोफी इज अ मिडिल एज गर्ल. ओके, मिडिल क्लास फैमिली गर्ल, नॉट मिडिल एज, सॉरी, मिडिल क्लास फैमिली गर्ल. सो शी हैज़ टू कन्फाइन, शी हैज़ टू बी इन हर लिमिट्स. बट वो कहाँ लिमिट? शी इज गोइंग अप टू द लेवल ऑफ डैनी कैसी. सपोज इन केस नाउ आई एम ओवर हियर और मैं आपको ये कहती हूँ आई एम गोइंग टू मीट वॉट दैट, सपोज इन केस a hero in Bollywood. So and I'm going to settle my life over there. So it's not possible. Why? Because we have to be in our limit. So this is the main thing that is going to be taught to you in this chapter. Okay, what, that it is okay to dream. आपको सपने देखना, आपको सभी के पास में राइट्स हैं सपने देखने के, बट ड्रीम विथ लिमिट्स. लेकिन आपको ड्रीम हमेशा सपने अपने लिमिट्स में ही देखने हैं. लिमिट्स इन द सेंस आपको ये नहीं बोला जा रहा है दैट यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू बी सेटल अब्रॉड. आप हो सकते हैं, बट थिंक ऑलवेज इफ यू आर डिटरमाइंड फॉर दैट थिंग. आप डिटरमाइंड हैं, आप हार्ड वर्कर हैं, आप क्या उतने एफर्ट्स पुट कर रहे हैं? नहीं। और अगर कर रहे हैं देन आई होप एंड आई विश यू बेस्ट ऑफ लक कि आप वो कर सकते हैं वट एवर यू वुड लाइक टू दैट यू कैन अचीव। बट इस चैप्टर में सोफी जो करेक्टर है शी इज नॉट पुटिंग एनी एफर्ट्स एंड शी इज जस्ट डे ड्रीमर एंड वी आर गोइंग टू रीड द एक्सप्लेनेशन ऑफ दैट थिंग। ओके, तो हम ये पढ़ने वाले हैं इस चैप्टर में कि सोफी सिर्फ डे ड्रीमिंग करती है। द होल स्टोरी रिवॉल्व्स अराउंड unrealistic dreams. Okay, so it is advisable to you all, unless you are impossible ambitious. Impossible ambitious means you should be means what I would like to advise you, that you should be strong, confident and ambitious means nobody can shake, आपको कोई शेक ना कर सके, इतना एम्बिशन आप में होना चाहिए। हार्ड वर्किंग एंड हैव लॉट्स ऑफ पेशेंस एंड परसिवरेंस, सच ड्रीम्स आर बेस्ट टू बी कैप्ट अंडर लॉक एंड की। अगर आप में डिटर्मिनेशन नहीं है, पेशेंस नहीं है, परसिवरेंस नहीं है, सो इट्स बेटर टू कीप योर ड्रीम्स अंडर लॉक एंड की। ये मैं आपको चैप्टर स्टार्ट होने के पहले बोल रही हूँ, बिकॉज चैप्टर जब एंड होगा तो देन देयर विल बी डिफरेंट एनवायरमेंट रिलेटेड टू द चैप्टर। लेकिन इस चैप्टर को पढ़ने के बाद में गोइंग प्लेसेस को, कि सम स्टूडेंट सोचते कि नहीं इट्स ईजी, बहुत ईजी है कि आपने जो सपना देखा वो आप कंप्लीट करोगे। नो, ऐसा इजी नहीं है। सपोज इन केस सम ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स वुड लाइक टू अचीव 98%, 12th स्टैंडर्ड में किसी ने सोचा 98% आ गए, नहीं, इट्स नॉट ईजी, बट if you are determined then you can get that thing. So let's start the chapter without wasting your time. So the chapter starts like this way. Sophie and Jancy are coming from school. Sophie and Jancy are coming from school, and at the very onset of the chapter we will see that the conversation between Sophie and Jancy is going on. When I leave Sophie said, coming home from school, I am going to have a boutique. Sophie said. So story begins with a conversation between two teenage girls, Sophie and Jancy. Okay, and Sophie and Jancy. Now see, Sophie was telling to Jancy that she is going to open a boutique. Who is going to open a boutique? Sophie. Jancy, linking arms with her along the street, looked doubtful because Jancy knew the reality of their life. Jancy knew very well that they belong to middle class family, so it's not easy to open a boutique. Sophie casually said that she would like to open a boutique, कि मैं boutique खोलने वाली हूँ. Okay, takes money, solve something like that. Then Jancy explained, Sophie, it takes a lot of money to open a boutique. I will find it, Sophie said, staring far down the street. See how much confidence she has, Sophie. How much confident that girl is. Sophie said, I'll find it. It's very easy for me to find that much amount of money. इतना पैसा तो मैं इतना पैसा मैं चुटकियों में ले लूँगी. Sophie ने कहा, don't worry. Take you a long time to save that much, dear. Jancy said that much amount of money that is required to open a boutique takes a lot of time to save that much. Then Sophie said, well, I will be a manager then. Yes, of course, to begin with. See, now here we can say that what Sophie is changing her ideas, means daydreamer. She is not constant, बिल्कुल fix नहीं है. She is what that changing her ideas. Okay, here she replies that she will work as a manager. Okay, she will work as a manager. Okay, and when she will save enough money, then we'll work on opening up a boutique. Okay, yeah, well, I will be manager then. Yes, of course, to begin with, till I have got enough. So it seems very easy for Sophie to open a boutique, but anyway, I know just how it's all going to look. But she told no, I know very well. Don't worry, Jancy, मुझे सब पता है how to open a boutique, how to earn money and all. They would not make you manager straight off. Soft what? Jancy very practically to here, she replied, she interrupted over here, okay, as she tells her that nobody will hire us straight up to the managerial post, means at that post nobody will hire you. Sophie, getting my point? Nobody will hire you at this, what that, at this stage and on that position. Okay. I will be like Mary Quant. Okay. I will be like Mary Quant, Sophie said. I will be a natural. They will see it from the start. I will have the most amazing shop this city's ever seen. So see, only dream. Only dream. Okay. Far from the reality. What did she say over here? That she would like to be Mary Quant, means she behaved like Mary Quant. Do you know who is Mary Quant? Mary Quant is a famous fashion designer and she designed short pants and jeans. Okay, so what did she replied over here? Don't worry, Jency. At Jency, you should not be bothered. Bother mat ho, because I will be like Mary Quant, means what, that I will be like a famous fashion icon like Mary Quant. Okay, and she also added over here that she will have the best boutique shop that no one has ever seen in the city, means she interrupted Jency. What? That she is natural. Natural means what? That she has inherited talent. She has inherited talent of fashion designing and all, like Mary Quant. Means she compared herself with Mary Quant. So can you understand over here? Sophie was constant? No. Sophie, sometimes she told that she would like to open a boutique. Then she told that okay, to save that much amount of money, she would be what, that she would be a manager. Okay, then Jency, what is the role of Jency over here? She looked doubtful. She stopped Sophie not to speak it much. Okay, but Sophie did not agree. Because why did Jency say all this thing? Because Jency, knowing they were both earmarked for the biscuit factory, because Jency knew very well why. Because she knew very well that both of their future means what? Both of their future means she knew very well that both of their future is fixed for the biscuit factory, means middle class family, and most of the girls and boys of their age, after schooling they all have to go for biscuit factory to earn money and all. So she became melancholy over here. She became sad. She wished Sophie would not say these things, means she hoped that Sophie should not boast. उसको लगता है सॉफी को यहाँ पे क्या नहीं करना चाहिए, बोस्ट नहीं करना चाहिए. So now when they reached Sophie Street, Jency said, it's only a few months away now. Soph, you really should be sensible. They don't pay well for shop work. You know that your dad would never allow it. Here what else means what that here what else explain over here. Jancy is a realistic person, okay, and she knows that in reality they are just workers at biscuit factory. Okay, on hearing Sophie's thought, she becomes sad. And when they reach Sophie's street, okay, when they reach Sophie's street, Jancy tries to explain the reality of their life. She tells her that they don't receive much at the factory where they work. And she also added that her dad would not allow, that her dad means Jancy added that Sophie, your dad would not allow her to leave the job from biscuit factory. Means both of them have already started to do part-time job in the biscuit factory, and she knew very well that after school both of them have to join biscuit factory for the full time. Okay, but see, Sophie is not ready to listen. Sophie सुनने को ही तैयार नहीं है. कहती okay fine, at the post of manager के post में ज़्यादा नहीं मिलेगा, then I'll join as an actresses. See, means Sophie lost in her dreams, or an actresses. Sophie, on the other hand, is lost in her dreams. She says that she can also be an actresses, okay, as it would earn her a lot of money. Now there's really real money in that, yes, and I could maybe have the boutique on the side. See, means Jancy was telling her the reality of the middle class family, where both of them, means what, that both of them have to join biscuit factory and all, but Sophie is not ready to listen. She means what, that lost in her dreams only, okay, fine. So Sophie, on the other hand, is still lost in her dreams. She says, understand the explanation, she says that she can also be an actress, as it would earn her a lot of money, and she would also want that. On the other hand, she also wants to run a side business of boutique, as she thinks that actresses don't work full time. से कि actresses को तो पूरा दिन काम करना नहीं पड़ता ना, सोफी कह रही है, तो मैं एक तरफ तो actresses का काम कर लूँगी and half day I would be I would join my boutique. So like this way their conversation was going on, and both of them reached their, means what, that about to reach their home. Now anyway, that or a fashion designer, something a bit sophisticated, means here when they about to reach home, Sophie enters into a house, but before that she told that anyway that a fashion designer, something a bit sophisticated. She, means what, that explained that Jancy, whatever, I'm going to be a fashion designer, I'm going to be an actress, I'm going to be a manager, whatever, but I am going to open a boutique very soon. And she turned in through the open street door, leaving Jancy standing in the rain. Yes, when they reach home, Sophie enters into her house, okay, and turns the door. Jancy is left alone in the rain. Sophie is still murmuring the same sentence, that if she will get money, she will buy a boutique. Means she is about to enter her room. वो अपने घर में जा रही है सोफी, जेंसी को पीछे छोड़ के गई है, बारिश हो रही है और अभी भी पीछे से एक ही सेंटेंस बोलते बोलते घर में जा रही है, क्या कि she is going to open a boutique if she means what, that if she has the money, if she will get money, she will buy a boutique. Someone in the house, okay, if ever I come into money, I will buy a boutique. If you ever come into money, you will buy us a blessed decent house to live in. Thank you very much. So over here, what is explained, that Sophie is still murmuring the sentence, and someone from the house, overheard Sophie's sentence. What, that if she will get money, she will buy a boutique. So someone in the house teases her, who might be, we believe that he or she could be, he is Sophie's younger brother Derek, okay. So he teases, someone in the house teases her, that if you ever come into money, please buy us a blessed decent house to live in. कि अगर तुम्हारे पास में थोड़ा बहुत भी पैसा आए ना, तो हमारे लिए एक घर खरीद लेना. That if she ever has money, she should buy a good house for her family. Now see over here, what is the you can say condition of Sophie's house. Sophie के घर की condition देखो. Sophie, जैसा अभी थोड़ी देर पहले हम पढ़ रहे थे, Sophie is a daydreamer, she is going to open a boutique, but can you imagine what is the condition of her house? आप उसके घर को देखोगे, then you will believe that how a girl from that background can see dreams up to that level. मीन्स सेम थिंग व्हाट दैट आई वुड लाइक टू से, मैं आपको बार बार एक ही बात कह रही हूँ कि ये मैंने आपको अभी तक चैप्टर में नहीं बोला कि सपने नहीं देखना है, सपने देखिए बट लिमिट्स में। तो सोफी के आप घर की यू कैन से सोफी का जब घर का जो व्हेन यू विल गो थ्रू द एनवायरमेंट ऑफ द सोफीज हाउस तो आप खुद समझ जाओगे। नाउ सी, Sophie's father was scooping shepherd pie into his mouth as hard as he could go. See, means Sophie's father just returned from the factory work and he was scooping. He was scooping means what that? स्कूप ले रहे थे, बड़े बड़े टुकड़े ले रहे थे, ओके, शेफर्ड्स पाई, ओके, शेफर्ड में मीट, okay, into his mouth as hard as he could go. His plump face still grimy and sweat marked from the day. Okay, so grim, what is grimy? Dirty and soil means अभी तक उन्होंने फेस भी नहीं धोया, फैक्ट्री से आए हैं एंड स्टार्टेड टू ईट। स्कूपिंग मीन्स हियर ईटिंग, अदरवाइज स्कूप आइसक्रीम का जो स्कूप आपने देखा है, बट यहाँ स्कूप का बड़े बड़े टुकड़े ईटिंग है, ओके। एंड शेफर्ड पाई इनटू हिज माउथ एज हार्ड एज ही कुड गो, हिज प्लम फेस स्टिल ग्रीमी, अभी भी उन्होंने अपने चेहरे को नहीं धोया है, एंड सॉइल है, डर्टी है, and sweat mark from that day. Sophie's father was eating a shepherd's pie. Shepherd's pie. His face was unclean. His face was unclean and with dirt and sweat. Okay. See, she thinks money grows on tree, don't she? Dad, who has explained this thing, said little Derek, hanging on the back of his father's chair. So see over here, what is the condition of the house? पापा खाना खा रहे हैं एक तरफ, यहाँ पे पापा बैठे हैं, he was eating, वो खाना खा रहे हैं, ठीक है, और पीछे जो है चेयर के ऊपर वो जो लड़का है वो क्या कर रहा है, उनको मीन्स जंप कर रहा है, उनकी चेयर को क्या कर रहा है, मीन्स मूव कर रहा है, और वहीं पे क्या बोलता है वो, she thinks मीन्स her younger brother Derek said to his father that Sophie thought that पापा सोफी को लगता है पैसे जो है ना वो पेड़ पे उगते हैं, मीन्स ही इज टीजिंग ओवर हियर, वो यहाँ पे टीज कर रहा है अपनी सिस्टर को। शी थिंक्स मनी ग्रोज ऑन ट्री, डोंट शी डैड, said little Derek, hanging on the back of his father's chair, their mother's side. And what is the condition of mother? मदर की कैसी कंडीशन है? सोफी नोटिस एंड हर मदर वो वॉज बिजी विथ हर वर्क टुक अ डीप ब्रेथ, माँ बेचारी सांस ले ली लंबी लंबी, क्यों? बिकॉज शी न्यू वेरी वेल दैट सोफी ऑलवेज लॉस्ट इन ड्रीम्स। सो वॉट डिड शी कैन डू, वॉट डिड शी डू? मदर कुछ नहीं कर सकती है, शी ओनली साइड ओवर दिया, लंबी लंबी सांसें ले रही है, ओके। सोफी वॉच हर बैक स्टूप ओवर द सिंक एंड वंडर्ड एट द incongruity of the delicate bow which fastened her apron strings, the delicate seeming bow and the crooked bag. The evening had already blacked in the windows and the small room was steamy. See, small room, आप देखो स्मॉल रूम, बिल्कुल एक छोटे से रूम में वो लोग रहते हैं, फ्रॉम दी स्टोव एंड स्मॉल रूम वॉज स्टीमी, धुआं आ रहा है फ्रॉम द स्टोव एंड क्लटर्ड विद द हैवी ब्रीदिंग मैन इन हिज वेस्ट, पापा अभी बनियान में बैठे हैं, एट द टेबल एंड द डर्टी वॉशिंग पाइल अप इन द कॉर्नर, कोने में उसी रूम में बर्तन धोने के लिए रखे हुए हैं। सोफी फेल्ट इट टाइटनिंग इन हर थॉट, शी वेंट टू लुक फॉर हर ब्रदर जॉब। यहाँ सोफी के इस गोइंग प्रोसेस चैप्टर में जॉब का बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रोल है। वाई? बिकॉज सोफी always means you can say always try to share each and everything with her brother Job only. I'll explain you in my next video why कि सोफी का इतना अटैचमेंट क्यों है अपने ब्रदर से। I'll explain you that thing in my next video, but first of all understand this para. So here we can say Sophie watch her brother her back means what? Sophie noticed her mother working in the kitchen. Her mother had stooping shoulder, झुके हुए कंधे हैं, that were bent forward. She had tied an apron. मदर ने एक एप्रन बांध रखा है, okay, on her back which was bent and not in the right shape. माँ का जो एप्रन है वो भी सीधा नहीं बना हुआ, वो उसको भी नोटिस कर रही है। Maybe she looked so because of the heavy burden of work on her. Because मदर के ऊपर पूरा बर्डन है घर का। Maybe she looked so because of the heavy burden of work on her. Okay, and the evening had already blacked in the windows. It was turning dark and the house was full of steam and the kitchen was messed up. चारों तरफ किचन है, मैस अप है, with litter, गंदगी है, एक तरफ कचरा पड़ा है, एक तरफ बर्तन पड़े हैं. Sophie felt uncomfortable. Sophie felt uncomfortable, so she went up to her brother job and वो सीधे अपने भाई के रूम में जाती है. So we have means what that we have got the explanation over here. up to here हमने explanation यहाँ तक पढ़ा है. हमने फर्स्ट पार्ट अभी तक क्या देखा कि सोफी और जेंसी are the two girls coming from school. सोफी और जेंसी का हमने कॉन्वर्सेशन सुना कि सोफी वुड लाइक टू ओपन ए बुटीक एंड देन शी एक्सप्लेन. जब उसको जेंसी डाउटफुल लगती है, जेंसी प्रैक्टिकल गर्ल है, जेंसी स्टॉप करती है, तो देन जेंसी उसको बोलती है कि दैट देयर फ्यूचर इज फिक्स फॉर द बिस्किट फैक्ट्री. तो सोफी ने प्लान किया कि नहीं वो मैनेजर बनेगी, नहीं तो वो फैशन डिज़ाइनर बनती है, नहीं वो एक्ट्रेसेस बनेगी. वो मीन्स शी इज़ गोइंग टू ओपन ए बुटीक एंड फॉर दैट से वट एवर शी वुड लाइक टू डू वो करती है. देन वी हैव अंडरस्टूड कि वो अपने घर में एंट्री करती है एंड हमने देखा कि उनके घर का एनवायरनमेंट अभी तक कैसा है कि फादर व्हाट इज़ द कंडीशन ऑफ द फादर एंड व्हाट डिड हर मदर वट डू, उसकी मदर जो है वो वहाँ पे क्या करती है, ये सब हमने पढ़ा. एंड टुमारो इन माई नेक्स्ट वीडियो आई एक्सप्लेन यू what that why did Sophie go to meet her brother elder brother Job. What is the reason behind it? We will go through it in my next video. Thank you. Have a nice day. I hope that you all are using your time very wisely. Please use it. Please use it wisely. Stay happy, stay healthy. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day.